Are you considering whether it's worth subscribing to Game Pass, or already a subscriber looking for new games to explore? If so, you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the 16 best Game Pass games that you need to play. From epic adventures and captivating narratives to intense battles and vibrant worlds, these are the games that make your Game Pass subscription worth every penny. I'm Jax, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel. I bring daily content to make sure you don't miss any details from the gaming universe. And if you could subscribe to help me grow, I'd really appreciate it, gamer to gamer. To kick things off, imagine being trapped in a time loop where every death sends you back to the start. That's exactly the premise of one of the best games available on Game Pass in 2024. In Deathloop, you play as an assassin stuck on an island where the only way out is to eliminate 8 targets before the day resets. Each attempt is a new chance to learn and refine your strategies, keeping the experience fresh and challenging. The blend of an intriguing narrative and smooth gameplay makes this a must-play title. The gameplay is a true masterpiece. Picture a mix of stealth action with supernatural abilities, spiced up with powerful firearms and clever gadgets. You can teleport short distances, control mines, and even rewind time to avoid death. These elements turn every match into a strategic dance where your decisions and reflexes are crucial. If you enjoy Dishonored or Prey, you'll feel right at home here, but with a unique twist of innovation. Another standout feature is the asymmetric multiplayer. At any moment, another player can invade your game as an antagonist trying to thwart your progress. This adds an extra layer of tension and unpredictability since you never know when a frantic chase might begin. The integration of multiplayer into the single-player campaign is brilliant, keeping you constantly on edge and engaged. If you love games that test your intelligence and reflexes, this is the game you need to play right now. And speaking of challenges and exploration, let's take a look at the next big title that promises hours of fun. If you've ever dreamed of exploring the depths of space, Starfield is the game you need to play. Developed by Bethesda, this epic RPG takes you on an intergalactic adventure where every star in the sky is a destination waiting to be explored. Imagine a vast universe filled with mysterious planets, alien civilizations, and ancient secrets just waiting to be uncovered. The freedom of choice and the scale of this game are astounding, offering an immersive experience that will keep you hooked for hours on end. The gameplay is packed with possibilities. From customizing your spaceship to deciding which faction to support, every decision shapes your destiny and the direction of your journey. Combat is intense and varied, with a wide range of futuristic weapons and special abilities. Exploring every corner of the universe has never been more rewarding, with valuable resources and advanced technologies to be discovered. For fans of RPGs like Skyrim and Fallout, Starfield adds a new dimension to the genre by combining space exploration with engaging narrative. And of course, what would a space exploration game be without breathtaking graphics? Starfield doesn't disappoint in this regard, with stunning visuals that capture the vastness and beauty of the cosmos. If you're looking for a unique and memorable experience on Xbox, this is the game that should be on your list. And if you're not a fan of space exploration, let's dive into a world of dark fantasy with the next big game, Avowed. This RPG developed by Obsidian promises an immersive experience filled with magic, intrigue, and epic battles. The game features a rich and detailed setting where every decision you make can alter the course of the story. From creating your character to choosing alliances, everything influences the narrative, making each playthrough unique and engaging. The gameplay in Avowed focuses on providing deep customization and freedom. You can choose from various classes, each with its own abilities and combat styles, from powerful mages to skilled warriors. Magic plays a crucial role, allowing you to cast devastating spells and manipulate the environment to your advantage. Exploring mysterious caves, battling mythical creatures, and uncovering ancient secrets are just some of the activities that keep players engaged. The graphics and setting are another strong point. The world comes alive with impressive visuals, from dark forests to majestic castles, each location meticulously detailed. The atmosphere is dark and intriguing, perfectly capturing the essence of a world where magic and danger are always present. With immersive sound design and an epic soundtrack, this is more than just a game. It's a complete sensory experience that transports you to another world. Now, let's dive into one of my favorite game series. If you're looking for intense action and brutal combat, with no frills and the ability to literally saw your enemies in half, the Gears of War series on Game Pass is a perfect fit. This iconic Microsoft series redefines the third-person shooter genre with its visceral gameplay and thrilling narrative. From the first title to the more recent entries, each game delivers a cinematic experience with memorable characters and jaw-dropping moments. Facing hordes of alien enemies has never been so satisfying. The gameplay is where Gears of War truly shines. The cover system is smooth and intuitive, allowing you to move strategically across the battlefield. The weapons, each more iconic than the last, offer a variety of combat styles that add a special flair to the game's shootouts. The battles are intense and adrenaline-pumping, and the brutal executions are a trademark of the series. If you enjoy shooters with a solid dose of strategy, Gears of War is the game you should be playing. Beyond the main campaign, the series offers robust multiplayer modes that guarantee hours of fun. From competitive matches to the cooperative horde mode, there's something for everyone. Playing with friends or facing opponents from around the world adds an extra layer of challenge and enjoyment. With impressive graphics and an epic soundtrack, Gears of War isn't just a game. It's a complete experience that any action game fan should check out. In my opinion, the first 3 games are the best, so I recommend starting with those. And speaking of intense experiences, let's dive into a game that promises to rattle your nerves. Imagine being trapped on an abandoned oil rig, surrounded by a raging storm with something unknown lurking in the shadows. Still Wakes the Deep is a psychological horror game that promises a chilling and immersive experience. The game plunges you into a claustrophobic environment where every step could be your last. The atmosphere is masterfully crafted, blending unsettling sounds with dark visuals that keep players on edge. The gameplay focuses on survival and exploration. With few weapons at your disposal, you must use the environment to your advantage to escape threats lurking in the shadows. Solving puzzles and finding clues are essential for progressing and uncovering the truth about what's really happening on the platform. The sense of vulnerability and the growing tension make each moment memorable. And the next game, for me, is by far my favorite on Game Pass. I'm a huge fan of this saga, which, in my opinion, deserves more recognition. The Walking Dead. If you're looking for an engaging and emotionally charged narrative, this is a game you need to play. This collection brings together all the seasons of the acclaimed Telltale game series, offering a complete and cohesive experience. The story follows a group of survivors in a world ravaged by zombies, where every decision you make deeply impacts the unfolding events. The relationships between characters and the tough choices you must make create an intense and memorable connection. The gameplay focuses on interactive narrative, where your choices shape the story. Unlike traditional action games, here you become deeply involved with the characters, making moral decisions that can save or condemn your companions. The interactions and dialogues are exquisitely written, making you feel like part of that world. If you've played titles like Life is Strange, you'll feel right at home with The Walking Dead's gameplay style. The graphic novel-style visuals and the impactful soundtrack further enhance the immersion. Each scene is carefully crafted to capture the tension and emotion of the moment. If you're a fan of well-told stories and want to experience something unforgettable on Xbox, you can't miss this collection. In 7th place, we have Cocoon, a game that challenges perception and invites players to dive into a world of mystery and intricate puzzles. Developed by the creators of Limbo and Inside, this title takes puzzle mechanics to a new level with an innovative and visually captivating approach. You control a small winged being navigating through different dimensions encapsulated in spheres, each with its own rules and unique puzzles. The smooth transitions between these worlds create a fluid and fascinating gameplay experience. The gameplay centers on manipulating spheres to solve puzzles and unlock new paths. Each sphere contains a miniature world that you can explore and use to advance in your adventure. This unique mechanic adds layers of complexity to the puzzles, challenging players to think outside the box. If you enjoy games like Portal or The Witness, you'll love the ingenuity and depth of the challenges here. Each solution offers a unique satisfaction, rewarding creativity and persistence. Beyond the gameplay, the game impresses with its stunning visuals and immersive soundtrack. The art design blends organic and technological elements, creating environments that feel alive and constantly changing. The music and sound effects are carefully synchronized with the action, intensifying the game's enigmatic atmosphere. This is more than just a puzzle game. It's a sensory journey that captures the imagination and challenges the player's logic. In 8th place, we have Diablo IV. This game takes you to a dark and vast world, full of dangers and secrets waiting to be uncovered. It returns to its Gothic roots, with an engaging narrative and a dark atmosphere that captures the essence of the franchise's early titles. You can choose from different character classes, each with unique abilities, and explore vast regions infested with monsters and demons. Diablo IV's gameplay is a delight for hack-and-slash fans. The fluidity of combat, combined with the depth of skills and the variety of equipment, provides a dynamic and addictive gaming experience. The open world is interconnected and offers missions and random events that ensure each gaming session is unique. The graphics and soundtrack take immersion to new heights. The game uses a dark and detailed color palette, bringing to life a decadent and dangerous world. The music, composed to heighten the sense of danger and mystery, completes the horror atmosphere. The game also features online elements like PvP and cooperative events, adding a new layer of challenge and social interaction. It's a game that promises endless hours of exploration and combat, making it a must-have for any action RPG lover. For racing game enthusiasts, Forza Horizon 5 is a prime example of what a racing game can be when it combines stunning graphics with engaging gameplay. Set in the vibrant and diverse Mexico, the game offers an open world filled with breathtaking landscapes, from sunny beaches to towering mountains. Each race becomes a visually impressive experience, with attention to detail that makes you truly feel immersed in the environment. The gameplay is a treat for any car enthusiast. With a vast selection of vehicles and an extensive customization system, you can tweak your car to fit your driving style, whether in urban races or off-road trails. The progression system and dynamic events ensure that you're always challenged, while the freedom to explore the open world at your leisure adds an extra layer of freedom to the experience. If you're a fan of games like Gran Turismo or Need for Speed, Forza Horizon 5 is a game you need to play. The game also stands out in terms of graphics and sound. The recreation of Mexico is so detailed that you'll find yourself lost in its roads and landscapes. The soundtrack and sound effects are carefully chosen to complement the action and excitement of each race. This is more than just a racing game. It's a celebration of automotive culture and a breathtaking visual experience that promises hours of fun. Shifting gears from racing to brutal combat, we have Mortal Kombat 11. This is a true feast for fighting game fans, offering visceral combat and an intriguing narrative that continues the franchise's rich tradition. The game brings back all the elements we love, with a diverse roster of characters and a refined combat system that allows for impressive combos and brutal finishers. The story revolves around a temporal war that threatens the stability of the universe, adding depth and context to the battles. Gameplay is where Mortal Kombat 11 truly shines, with precise and intense fighting mechanics. The game introduces new moves and techniques that offer an extra level of strategy and excitement. The battles are fast and brutal, requiring skill and timing to master. If you've enjoyed previous titles in the series or other fighting games like Street Fighter, you'll love the blend of tradition and innovation that Mortal Kombat 11 offers. The graphics are jaw-dropping, with detailed character models and impactful visual effects that make each hit and finishing move even more impressive. The soundtrack and sound effects enhance the combat atmosphere, creating an immersive and thrilling experience. This isn't just a fighting game. It's a spectacle of stylized violence and strategy that will test your skills and keep you glued to the screen. Of course, we couldn't create a list of Game Pass games without mentioning the face of Xbox, the famous Halo. This collection is the ultimate gateway to the iconic FPS series, bringing together all the main games of the franchise in a remastered package. With updated graphics and refined gameplay, the collection offers an immersive experience that will please both veterans and new players. In addition to legendary campaigns, this collection delivers a plethora of multiplayer modes. Each game in the collection maintains the original essence, but with visual and performance improvements that bring the series up to modern standards. Combat missions are intense, ranging from space battles to epic ground confrontations. If you've played any of the games in the saga before, you'll appreciate the improvements in controls and interface that make the experience even smoother. For new players, it's an excellent opportunity to experience one of the greatest franchises of all time in its most polished form. The multiplayer, one of the pillars of the series, is more robust than ever. With the inclusion of classic maps and iconic game modes, you can challenge your friends and compete in epic battles. The music and sound effects are also highlights, recreating the grand atmosphere that fans of the series know and love. This is a grand celebration of the franchise that offers hours of fun, whether you're a series veteran or a curious newcomer. And if you're looking for a musically dynamic and visually stimulating experience, Hi-Fi Rush might be exactly what you're looking for. This is an explosion of energy and style that combines action, music, and a captivating narrative in a unique way. Set in a vibrant and rhythm-filled world, the game follows the journey of a protagonist who discovers that his life is a kind of musical video game. The central mechanic revolves around syncing with the soundtrack, allowing you to perform combos and moves to the beat of the music, creating a gaming experience that is as visually stimulating as it is auditorily captivating. Gameplay is where the magic really happens. Battles are choreographed to an animated and engaging soundtrack, and you need to keep in rhythm to execute the best attacks and special moves. Interaction with the environment is also harmonized with the music, making each level a dance full of action. The game's visuals are a feast for the eyes, with an artistic style that blends comic book elements and animation, creating a dynamic and captivating environment. The soundtrack, full of energetic beats and catchy melodies, elevates the gaming experience and makes every moment exciting. This is a game that makes you move and feel the music, offering a unique experience that blends rhythm and action in an innovative way. And if you're looking for a classic reinvention with a modern twist, Persona 3 Reload is the next game that will impress you. Continuing our list, Persona 3 Reload is a modernized version of a beloved classic, bringing back the dark atmosphere and engaging narrative that made the original a hit. Set in a city full of mysteries and shadows, the game plunges you into a story that blends elements of school life with psychological battles against supernatural forces. The plot revolves around a group of students who form a team to face threats during the Dark Hour, a period when monsters and creatures become active. The combat system is an intriguing mix of strategy and RPG. If you enjoyed other titles in the Persona series or RPGs with a strong emphasis on story and character development, this is a game you should explore. Next, we have a Game Pass game that couldn't be missed, Hellblade 2, an epic journey that plunges headfirst into the Viking world, offering a unique and visceral experience. This new chapter puts you at the center of an intense adventure where you face supernatural forces and psychological challenges in a historical and dark setting. The game delivers an engaging narrative and brutal combat that will test your skills and courage. Gameplay strikes a fascinating balance between action and exploration, providing battles that are both challenging and rewarding. The combat system is realistic and immersive, requiring you to use strategy and precision to overcome the obstacles in your path. If you enjoy games that combine deep narrative with demanding gameplay, this title promises an exciting and unique experience. Visually, the game is stunning, with graphics that capture the dark essence of the Viking setting and a design that makes you feel part of this intense world. The soundtrack and sound effects are crafted to amplify the atmosphere, creating an emotionally rich experience. The game offers complete immersion and an unforgettable adventure for those seeking a real challenge. And if you're looking for a fascinating blend of exploration and survival in a unique environment, the next game is for you. Palworld is a captivating mix of RPG and survival simulator, offering a unique experience by combining creature capturing and world building in a lush and vibrant setting. In this game, you explore a vast open world, capture and train creatures, and use their abilities to face challenges and build your own community. The concept is a refreshing fusion of elements you might find in other creature capturing games, but with a depth and complexity that make it truly special. Gameplay is rich and varied, allowing you to engage in a wide range of activities, from exciting battles against enemies to collecting and managing resources to develop your own space. The game features a capture system that is both strategic and fun, and interacting with the creatures is central to progress and exploration. If you're a fan of RPGs and simulators that offer great freedom of action and customization, this game will definitely hook you. The visuals are charming, with a colorful and detailed artistic style that brings the game world to life. The soundtrack and sound effects complement the experience, creating an immersive atmosphere that makes you feel part of this unique universe. The game promises hours of fun and exploration with an innovative approach that combines creature capturing with building and survival. As a bonus game on our list, we have Stalker 2, a title that hasn't been released yet but is set to arrive on Game Pass. This game promises to plunge you back into the radioactive and mysterious zone of Chernobyl, offering an intense and immersive experience that blends survival, horror, and exploration. As a sequel to a cult classic, it retains the essence of the original while boasting stunning graphics and enhanced gameplay. In a devastated and perilous world, you'll face grotesque creatures and other survivors in a constant fight for survival. The gameplay is set to be a true test of your nerves, combining first-person shooting elements with deep survival mechanics. Every mission and discovery is expected to alter the course of your journey, providing a rich experience filled with immersion and challenges. This looks like a game that's going to surprise us, and I'm really excited for its release. The graphics seem to be breathtaking, capturing the desolation and unsettling beauty of the post-apocalyptic setting. The soundtrack and sound effects promise to intensify the atmosphere, creating a game experience that is both visually stunning and emotionally engaging. Stalker 2 aims to take you to a new dimension of horror and exploration, with a world that is both fascinating and terrifying. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these games caught your attention the most? Is there a title you think should be on this list but wasn't mentioned? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Play Hunters channel and activate notifications to stay up to date with the latest releases, detailed reviews, and everything happening in the world of gaming. This way, you won't miss any news and will keep discovering the best games for your collection. Until next time, and happy gaming!